Jacky from the GS Relaxing Driving School. Today I'll be showing you how to do the pre-trip inspection for the Class A truck trailer. We write down the pre-trip inspection sheets for the instructor how to do the inspection. Today we have the three parts we have to do. First, we need to inspect from the front of the tractor. We call the engine compartment from the left driving axles. Later, we'll be extend to the how to check the driver door and the fuel area. If there are any parts on the tractor, we still inspect. And the next one will be checked from the tractor to the trailer cabin items. And finally, we'll be sure how to do the truck trailer inspection. The first from the beginning. Top one is the clearance lights. We mentioned the clearance lights, clean, purple color, no missing links broken. Next one, come lower down to the windshield. The windshield is clean, no illegal sticker, no crack on the glass. Next to the windshield have the registration and inspection sticker. They call both updates, up to date or the updated. Next one, come to the left, both side the windshield wiper and the wiper arm. Need to call out securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. Next one, come to the left and the right convex mirrors. Need to face to the mirror, we need to set securely mounted, properly adjust, clean, no broken. Next one, come to the convex mirror brackets. It's the same thing, securely mounted, not crack missing, loose or parts. Next one, come to the heavy vehicle stickers. The same updates, up to date or the updated. The bumper, secured, not loose or missing parts. The license plate, clear and visible. And finally, we need to go check down the bottles. The bottle, we need to make sure all air hoses or all hoses securely connect, not leaking. Especially we need to mention no coolant and like antifreeze or the engine oil leaking or dipping on the truck. The next one, the truck inspector, I will be go check the engine parts. The instructor told us to check the engine parts we need from the left driving axles. So open the hood to check the engine parts. First, I would suggest from the front to the back, one by one to check. This part is a power steering fluid tank. We could call out power steering fluid tank, the inside the power steering fluid. Over refuel mark, as if operating range. The tank is securely mounted, not cracked, not leaking. The hoses is secure connect with the tank. It's not cracked, not leaking. Following the hose, directly we come to the power steering pump. The power steering pump by gear driving is operating properly, mounted securely, no cracks, no leaking, and very special the word you could use, not missing bolts, nuts, and clamps. The next one, we go check the alternator. It's out of the pack. It's alternator. The alternator securely mounted by wheel driving. All wire normally connection. The next one, we go check the engine oil. It's called take out. We need to clean and restake. Take out again. Engine oil over refuel mark at safe operating range. The next one, we come to those hoses all the way down to the air compressor. So following the hose to the air compressor by gear driving is operating properly, mounted securely. The hose no cut it, do not hurt any leaking. Next one, come to check the steering linkage. The steering linkage is a purpose is transmit the steering security option to the wheel. The parts, the U joint and the socket. Enough grease, no bends or loose. The gearbox securely mounted. No crack, no leaking. Next one, the pitman arm. No bends, no cracks. Securely mounted, no loose or missing bolts, nuts, and cutter pins. The next one, come this part, dragging. The straggling, securely mounted. No crack, no bends. There's no missing bolts, nuts, and cutter pins. The next one, come down to here, to the steering arm. The steering arm, no crack, no bends. No loose or missing bolts, nuts, and cutter pins. The next one, come to left and the right wheel tie rod. Left and the right wheel tie rod. There's no bends, no cracks. Securely connect from the left and to right. No missing bolts, nuts, and cutter pins. The engine parts also fine. Next one, we check the suspension parts. These parts we call leaf spring mounted or the leaf spring hanger. Securely mounted. No crack, no bends. No repair welding or no broken weld. The next one, we check the U-bolts. The U-bolts hold the leaf spring, no shifts. The U-bolts, no loose or missing, securely mounted. The next one, we check no missing brackets, bolts, and the bushing. Next, we go check the leaf spring. The leaf spring is no cracks, missing, shifts, broken. The next one, we check the shock absorber. The shock absorber securely mounted from the top to the bottom. No oil leaking. The next one, we check the brake parts. The first, we go find out the brake hose and the ABS line. The brake hose carry air. The ABS line securely connect to the ABS sensor. So both you could set no cuts, no freights, there's no cracks. Do not hurt any leaking. No missing feeding and cabin. The next one, we check the brake chamber. The brake chamber securely mounted. No dents, no cracks. Do not hurt any leaking. No loose or missing clamp. The next one, we check the slack adjuster and the push rods. We need push by hands. Try it. It's not move more than 1 inch plate. The slack adjuster and the push rods, no securely mounted, no crack bends. The next one, we need point to check the brake drum and the brake lining or the brake shoes, the inside of the parts. The securely mounted, no broken holes. The brake lining, no loose. The brake lining more than 1/4 inch. Clean, no grease or oil. Brake drum we still need to call out. It's not loose or missing parts. The next one, we go check the front tire. The front tire, we supposed need to use tire gauge to check proper inflation 100 psi. The front tire is tread depth is more than 4 by 32 inch. The front tire cannot be recapped, retrieved, and regrooved. That means it's brand new. The front, no cuts, no bubbles on the sidewalks. The next one, we check the rim. The rim is no bends, no cracks, no repair welding or the illegal welds. It's no rust chill, show around, indicate rim is loose. The next one, we check the valve stem and the valve cap. It's securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. The next one, we check the lug nuts. We have the 10 lug nuts. So we need touch on to make sure it's no loose missing nuts and no crack radiation from lug bolt holes or no rust show around the nuts. The next one, we go check the harbor seal. The harbor seal, all bolt tight secured, clean, no oil leaking. The next one, we check the mat flap. The securely mounted, not loose missing. The left side we finished. Now we need to go to the right hand side to check the right side of the engine part. First, we check the coolant tank. The coolant tank is securely mounted, no crack, no leaking. The coolant level turn at to max over refill mark as if operating range. The bottom of the hose is no cuts, no cracked, securely connect. Following the hose to water pump. The water pump by bill driving. is operating properly, mounted securely. There's no leaking. The next one, we check the engine compartment belt, right? The engine belt. When pushed by hands, not move more than 3/4 inch plate. The engine belt, no visible cracks, no loose fiber, no sign of the war, no cuts. The next one, we check for the washer fluid tank and the washer fluid. The washer fluid tank is securely mounted. It's not crack leaking. The washer fluid, you not to see it, but we need to make sure right here on the mark, it's over refill mark. Next one. Finally, we go check, make sure all air hoses, electrical line, and the line insulation is no cuts, no cracks, no tips, all split. Now we're finished by the engine compartment inspect. Check driver's side door and the mirrors from the driver's side door. The door, no crack, no broken. And the open, close properly. The door hinge secure with the seal intact. Door window clean, no broken or cracked. The side mirror securely mounted, properly adjusted, clean, no broken. The brackets securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. Next one, check the handrail. The handrail securely mounted, not loose or missing parts. Next one, we check the side turn signal light. We could use simple word, clean, proper color, no missing links broken. The next one, we check the entry step. The entry step securely mounted, clean. The tree not loose, the bumpers not loose. The next one, we check the fuel tank. The fuel tank securely mounted, no crack, no leaking. We check the fuel cap. Make sure the fuel cap is tight secured. And the next one, we need to go check the fuel line, fuel crossover line. The fuel crossover line, no cuts, no leaking. Next, we check the parts. It's catwalk. The catwalk and the step. The catwalk and the step, solid, not loose. Secured connect to the tractor frame. Clean, no debris, no grease or oil on the catwalk. That is much important. The next one, we check the exhaust system. It's exhaust system. Exhaust system mounted securely. No loose or missing clamps. And no rust such of the carbon suit. That means that no any crack, broken, or another damage. The next one, we check the tractor frame. The tractor frame is no broken, no cracks, no repair welding, or no illegal welds. It's no broken or holes on the frame. It's not a damage to the longitudinal frame members, or you could call out to cross member. No another damage to the cross member. No broken or holes. The next one, we need to check the driving shifts. The driving shifts is securely connect. No bends, twists, or cracks. And our coupling, the coupling and the U-joint appear to be secured, free of the foreign objects. No debris out there. The next one, we go check the tractor suspension parts. First, we check the spring hanger. The spring hanger securely mounted, no crack broken. And the U-bolts securely mounted, hold to the leaf spring, no shift, no loose or missing bolts. The bracket and the bolt bushing use attach leaf spring, airbag to frame and to torque arm. It's assembled, not crack broken. The next one, we check the leaf spring. The leaf spring is no missing, cracked, shift, broken. And the next one, go to the back, we check the airbag suspension. The airbag suspension securely mounted, from the top to the bottom, no cuts, no leaking. The next one we go back, we still need to check shock absorber. The shock absorber is securely mounted from top to the bottom, clean, no oil leaking. Next part, we checked up the brake system. The brake parts is hiding inside, so we need to call out first one, same like the front. The first one, the brake hose carry air, the ABS line connect to the ABS sensor. It's no cuts, to not hurt the inking. It's no freight. No missing coupling and the fittings. The next one, we check the brake chamber. The brake chamber securely mounted, no dented, no cracked, no leaking, not loose or missing clamp. The next one, we check a slack adjuster. It's behind of the brake chambers on the back. The slack adjuster securely mounted. It's no bends, no cracks. When pushed by hands, not move more than 1 inch plate, and no loose or missing parts. The next one, we still need to go point to check the brake drum and the brake lining. The brake drum and the brake lining, same like the parts A, we will check the front. No broken holes, no loose or missing parts, and the brake lining clean, more than 1/4 inch, no grease oil. Next parts, we check the tire. We had both the tire, so the real, the inside and the outside tire, we need to use tire gauge to check proper inflation 100 psi. The next one, the tire tread depth is more than 2/32 inch. The real tire, both tires same size, no mismatch. The wheel for even spacing, no debris, nothing between. No cuts, no bubbles on the sidewalls. Next, we check the rim. The rim, no cuts, no bends, no cracks, no repair welding. That's why we like to say. And no rust chill indicate rim is loose. The next part, we check the valve cap and the stem. The valve cap and the stem is securely mounted, not cracked, no missing. The lug nuts, same thing. We have the 10 lug nuts. Elbow tight screw, no loose missing, no crack radiation from lug bolt holes, or no rust show around the nuts. The next one, the extra oil seal, the elbow tight screw, clean, no oil leaking. The next one, we check the mat flap and splash guards. Make sure it's securely mounted, no loose or missing. The next one, we need to go inside to check the lights. We have the left and the right combo lights. They're working for turn signal, four-way flashlights, tail lights, and the brake lights. We have the backup light and the reversing lights. And we have the left and the right reflector. We could call out clean, proper color, no missing links broken. We have the license plate lights securely mounted, as no crack missing. We have the license plate clear and visible. Okay, the part 3, we do the cabinet item. It's between the tractor to the trailers. First, we check this electrical wire. Electrical wire is no cuts, no burnt, no exposed wire. The tractor plug securely mounted and securely connect to the trailer with a safe lock. The next one, we check the right emergency line and the blue service line. Both no cuts, secure connect to the tractor to trailer. Do not hurt any leaking. With glad hands, no crack or bends. We need to make sure all air hoses and the electrical line is a proper clearance, has enough space from the catwalk. The next one, we check the mountain bolts. The mountain bolts. Mountain bolts. Securely mount fifth wheel to the place. No loose or missing bracket, bolts, and nuts. The next one, we check the platform. The platform is a support fifth wheel. Connect to the front. No cracks, no broken. The fifth wheel is a proper lubrication. Securely mounted to the platform. It's not loose or missing bolts and the pins. Next one, we checked for the release arm. The release arm cap of the trailer all the way in. Let the locking jaw close around the kingpin. The next one, I'll be going inside to check the kingpin and the locking jaw. The first, the kingpin secured in the jaw holes. The kingpin, no bend, no loose. The locking jaw close around the kingpin. Connect of the trailer, no loose or missing. The next one, we check the apron. The apron is secured and mounted to the trailer. No visible cracks or broken. As line flates on the fifth wheel. No gap, no lights, nothing between. Next, we talk about part 4, the trailer. The first, we check the trailer front. The head wall or the front wall has no cracks, no broken. Security is not loose or missing rivers. Well, the trailer no river, but you make sure the river is not missing. And strong enough to contain cargo. On the top, the clearance lights. The clearance lights, same thing, clean, purple color, no missing links broken. The next one, we check the trailer inspection sticker. It's up to date or updated. When we turn on the side, we check on the side doors. On the top, the clearance lights, clean, purple color, no missing links broken. Have the white color on the back, so we mention the white color on the rear, the amber color out front. The next one, we go check the door. The side door, we need open and close to make sure the door is no crack, no broken. Open, close properly. The latch secures, and the strap and the chain secure, not loose missing. We check the side DOT tape. The side DOT tape, purple color, no loose missing. It's DOT reflect tape. Next one, we check the trailer frame. The trailer frame, make sure that trailer frame is no cracks, no bends, no repair welding, no broken welds, no loose or missing longitudinal frame members, or you could call it cross member. And much important thing is no broken or holes at trailer floor. Next one, we call it landing gear. The landing gear securely mounted and fully raised. The crack handle was secured inside. The support frame and the landing pipe, no loose missing. The front almost finished. We go check all the way back. Now this is a trailer suspension, brake, and the tire inspect. The hard to set because all parts is hidden inside. So, but we still need to buy your memories. We need to call out the spring hanger securely mounted, not cracked, not missing, not loose or missing parts. The U-bolt securely hold to the leaf spring, no shift, no loose bolts. The leaf spring, no crack, no loose, no missing, no shift. The shock absorber securely mounted from the top to the bottom. Clean, no oil leaking. You need to point to and up to check. We still have the brake parts. So the brake hose carry the air. No cuts, no crack, no leaking. The ABS line securely connect to the ABS sensor. Not loose or missing capping and fitting. The next one, we check the brake chamber. the brake chamber on the front. The brake chamber securely mounted, no crack, no bends, no dented, no loose or missing clamp. Same thing, the slack adjuster and the push rod on the back. It's securely mounted, it's no bends, no cracks. With push back hands, not move more than 1 inch plate. Next one, we check the brake drum and the brake lining. No broken, no holes, the securely mounted, the brake lining or the brake shoes, more than 1/4 inch, clean, no grease or oil. Next one, we go check the tires. The both tire, we need to use tire gauge to check proper inflation 100 psi. The real tire tri-dip is more than 2/32 inch, 2 by 32 inch. The both tire, same size, no mismatch. The wheel for even spacing, no debris, nothing between. Next, we check the rim. The rim, no bends, no cracks, no repel welding or illegal welds. No rust indicate rim is loose. The stem and the cap, the valve stem and cap, securely mounted, no crack missing. The lug nuts, same, all bolt tight secure, not loose missing. No crack radiation from lug bolt holes, or you could call no rust show around the nuts. The axle oil seal, all bolt tight secure, dry, clean, no oil leaking. The back will only have the mat flap, so mat flap securely mounted, it's no crack missing. And we have the side, we have the ABS line, only the left side have the ABS line, purple color, no loose or missing links, clean. Now we go to the back. We go back. You can see on the top. The top, we have the clearance lights. And we have the left and the right, the tail light. Same working for the brake lights. And we have the left and the right turn signal light, 4-way flashlights. And the left and the right. Brake light, working tail light too. It's all clean, purple color, no missing links broken. The next, we check the DOT reflector tape. It's clean, purple color, no loose missing. Next one, we check the license plate lights. The license plate lights, securely mounted, no loose missing. The license plate, clear and visible. The bumper, secured. Now you could tell the inspector, if you finish, you think everything is finished, you tell the inspector, I'm finished my outside inspection. I'm Jacky.